Hello, this is Slingshot120, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 4 Custom Car Builds, and in today's episode we have the Audi RS6 Avant. AKA, if you're a parent and you still basically want an R8, this is as close as you're gonna get. And I think in today's episode, I'm gonna make this an S1 race car. And I know I put this in the last episode, I was gonna build the cars beforehand, but I also need videos for the weekend, so this is going to be Sunday's video, in which case on Monday, that new form of building should start. So it should be perfectly fine. So I think I'm going to put some of these on, because I'm going to be honest, these look good on any Audi. And I think I'm going to upgrade the tranny all the way. Wish you could take the 8 speed out of it. I really think 8 gears is unnecessary. You know, save a tad bit of weight. It already comes with sports suspension. That's actually pretty surprising. Yeah, I guess racing suspension. I'm basically going for all the performance upgrades before I even touch the power, because this car is 4,200 pounds, now it's 3,300 pounds. Like, it kind of needs it. And I'm not going to do the roll cage. Actually, I didn't check body mods. Yeah, this thing's got the wide body. Ugh, I don't want that. Ew. Ew, what? Why's the back... If they made it cleaner in the back, in like the back sides of it, like, okay, if they made it look like the front without the cardinals all the way around, all 4 tires, I would pick it, but that's just no. Hell no! Nope. None of that. Wait, what the hell is that? It's a little lip for the lip that's already there. What? Let me guess, it says skid skirts, but it's actually lights, right? Yeah, it's actually lights. Ooh, could have guessed. I swear, if somebody doesn't turn like this into a Need for... Somebody doesn't mod like a Need for Speed Most Wanted. No, not Most Wanted. Need for Speed. God, what was that Need for Speed called? I can't think of it right now. I feel like an idiot. If somebody doesn't mod this into a Need for Speed Most Wanted, yeah, it was Most Wanted. Somebody doesn't do that, I'm gonna be actually surprised, because, like, there's already cars that you could basically turn into cop cars that already have lights, like this, the Bugatti, a Golf, the Crown Vic. Like, all you need is to mod damage, teams, and, you know, ways so people don't go 100 miles an hour across a valley to hit somebody. And boom, you basically have a new Need for Speed. Because they didn't make a game. I don't think they're making a game this year at all, unless they just drop it on us like, boom, here's our game that nobody knows about. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep the color red. Because I like my Audis colorful. I'm going to tint the windows to the legal limit. Fuck the legal limit. I'm going to do 5% tint on my car. So you got people look at me then. I might actually have to retint my car. Some of the tint is... like, it's actually not that bad, but it's starting to fade on, like, some of the edges. So, I mean, when I get the money, I'll get it done, but... I mean, I don't really care about tinted windows, to be honest. Like, I don't really care. I don't really keep anything in my car. And, you know, if somebody wants to look into your car, like, say it's a Lamborghini, and they want to see if it's, like, a gated shifter Gallardo, you know, let them. Better they look from the side than from the front so they don't crawl on your hood. But, that's just me. And oh my god, just listen to this V8. It sounds like an AMG Black Series, but it's not. It's better. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of a... like, if I had to pick my favorite 2 German companies, like, I can't pick between these 2. I mean, I can, depending on the category, but... actually, it's all 3 of them, depending on category. Because if it's sports car, it's Audi and Porsche. But if it's like sedans, you know, Porsche's Panamera sucks. I'm gonna be honest, they just extended the 911 and they made it look ugly. I mean, performance-wise, it's good, but I'd pick a C63 and one of these over a Panamera any day of the week. And if it came to trucks, well, you can only pick Mercedes because they're the only one that makes a truck. Which, I mean, I don't blame them. Trucks really aren't popular in Europe, and they're not going to cater to the American market, because they never have. Because, you know, all you English bastards get the better motors and all that crap, while we get shafted because our government. I don't know how most of that legalization stuff works, so I was probably really off besides the fact that you guys get better stuff than we do. And then we gotta wait 25 years to import it. But I mean, like I probably own an Audi. Because they're just so good. Like, the Quattro system is just so superior to any all-wheel drive system out there, really. And like, this is one thing I really hate. When people compare the Tesla all-wheel drive system to an Audi, it's like, you can't really do that, because that's 4 independent motors spinning at their own rate, while this is being powered by one motor, and it has to go through a differential, like 2 differentials. So, you know, it's not as effective as, like, you know, instant torque coming from an individual motor for every wheel, so, you know, it's kind of unfair, I think, but, I mean, still, the fact that only, like, one car can really oppose it, and it's, in a technicality, cheating, you know, I can't really judge this anymore, because, well, I just died. So I don't really think I could put in an input anymore, because I am dead, and, okay, I looked over at the recording because it started to freeze. That was my bad. Hopefully that doesn't happen, because if so, I will have to shoot somebody. Because if I have to record this, oh god, somebody is dying. Probably me, because there's nobody else around me, which is good. Hey man, let's just go back into first person. This actually looks just like the R8 I drove. I'm kind of disappointed. Yeah, this is the R8 I drove. This is the same interior. Nice reusing, Audi! I'm kidding. It's actually kind of funny. I never thought I'd be this big of a German car fan when I was younger. Like, I was always into Corvettes and Mustangs and, like, those sort of things. Because, you know, I'm American. But I never thought in a million years that, like, I'd prefer German cars over anything. Because I kind of do. Because, you know, like, stock for stock, they're a little better, like, a little quicker overall than the American counterparts, like, that compete with it. The quality is hands down, like, way, way better. Like, sure, an LS is, like, indestructible, but, like, the interior of said car will rot. You know, the motor and the tranny might be indestructible, but the interior is going to be garbage, while this, it's like, the Germans never just go, like, all in for the performance and nothing for the interior. They go all in for everything, and I love it. And I feel like what really nailed that in was me getting my car, because I do own a Golf, and I'm like, for literally this thing being as slow as it is, I thought the interior was going to be like cloth shit. No, it's nice leather that's held up. Sure, the fat ass who owned it before me wore out the side of the seat and there's a hole in the side of the bolstering. But still, I don't look at it, so I don't know it's there. Wink, wink. I'm probably going to try and find some OEM seats later. Man, my car needs a lot of stuff to it. I'm literally just rambling about random shit for these last 2 episodes. I literally just realized that. Now I'm not even talking. That's true. That's one thing I hate about German cars over here. It's like, okay, if you guys don't know, I already put a video up. I think 2 videos, but I basically just cropped the one to see what would get more views. And yeah, I do own a 2008 R32 Golf. The problem with that is, like, it's, like, the interior, I'd say if it had a health bar, it's at about 80, like, basically a little bit of everything's rattling. My seat's completely fucked, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I wouldn't, if I had to take my car on a track, I am taking the seat out. Like, the interior, it doesn't squeak at all, it's just that stuff, you know, shakes. Like, if I go from drive to manual mode, the whole plate, like, the whole little cover will shift over with it. It doesn't stay planted. But otherwise, and, like, you know, like, the cheap plastics are peeling. Like, literally, if you look up AR12 Gaming's R32 problems, like, with the stuff peeling and all that, I literally have the same problems as him. They're literally factory defects or something. Like, same with the rust. I have a little bit of rust in the same places. It's literally the design of the car, which, I mean, it's not bad because there's such minimal problems, but still, like, I want some different problems than everyone else. Which, I mean, I do have one, but I don't want to talk about it because it's really retarded. No, and yeah, like, okay, back onto the topic of this conversation. Yeah, replacing parts for my car, because it's so rare, technically, in the States. There's only 5,000. I literally can't find OEM anything. Like, I have to go aftermarket for everything. I can't even find an OEM seat. Like, I can't even find one in Europe. Like, I tried to find a European seat. I couldn't even find that, so I'd have to go aftermarket for my seat, which I'm gonna do eventually, but I mean, I'd like an OEM seat because they are pretty nice. They do their job good. But, you know, whatever, I could probably find one. And then, you know, like, everything else with the car, like, I've been waiting for, like, 2 months to fix my headlights because, for some reason, I can't snap the bulbs back in because they just don't want to go in. It's like you need a fucking key or something. Literally, they just kept saying, oh, bring it in, we'll look at it. They kept kicking me out saying, we don't have enough time for you. Finally get it in, they say, oh, you have to make an appointment. These are HID headlights. I'm like, you couldn't have fucking led with that, you assholes? You know what I drive. Like, literally, every time I walked in, you asked me what I drove and what the problem was. You should have been able to identify that. So yeah, basically, like, besides the headlights, I haven't never really had a problem with my car. It's just been headlight problems. Actually, that... No, it's not really a problem. I've just been running out of fluid. I ran out of brake fluid for my, my reservoir was running low, and I had to take my air filter out because it's an aftermarket air filter. I think it's an AFE air filter, and I basically had to take that off to get to the reservoir. Which, you know, everyone in my family thought was a huge problem, and I'm like, I gotta take a pipe off, No, not that hard, Oh, I just crashed through a bunch of trees and a guy's fence, I'm now driving through a field. Holy shit, I'm going off topic and off road. I think I'm just gonna end the episode off here before anyone else clicks off, because I am probably making no sense to people. And I'm probably now on many watch lists for mental insanity. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. All like, rate, comment, and subscribe. And in the next episode, I might actually talk about the car. Because yeah, this thing was actually pretty good. Like, really good. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be in the next episode, and I'm out. Peace.